Hi, this is Tony Diaz, El Libro Traficante. I'm the literary curator for the Latino bookstore at the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center. And I'm reaching out to you on this Giving Tuesday to ask you to support the Latino bookstore because it really is a wonderful gem located on the west side of San Antonio, deep in the heart of Texas. And if you've attended any of our regular readings during the Texas Author Reading Series, which take place every second Friday of the month, you already know that you can expect a fantastic lineup of writers who are making an impact locally here in San Antonio, statewide, and also nationwide. But I also want you to understand some of the finer points of keeping an institution like this going. Of course, we're the new department, which is part of all the different art and cultural activities and departments that the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center has been cultivating for so long. But I think we bring an important element that ties in to all the other programs. So, for example, I do want to remind you that the last installment of the 2023 Texas Author Series will take place the second Friday of December. That's December 8th. But this is another great example of what you're supporting when you donate to the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center in support of the Latino bookstore. So, for example, we will be featuring, of course, the reading is free. The bookstore is located in the Progreso building, right across the street from the traditional Guadalupe Cultural Arts Theater. So, if you see the theater right across the street, that's where the Latino bookstore is. The readings start at 6 p.m., they are free. And on Friday, December 8th, we're going to feature Genius MacArthur Fellow, which the nickname for that is the Genius MacArthur Grant winner, um, is Dr. Monica Munoz Martinez from the University of Texas. Will be showcasing her book, The Injustice Never Leaves You, Anti-Mexican American Violence in Texas. She'll be reading along with Dr. John Moran Gonzalez, who's also from the University of Texas. We'll be showcasing his book, The Cambridge History of Latino American Literature. But here's how this is so different than your typical bookstore, which probably wouldn't have both of those authors on the same night, if ever. But in addition to that, these two giants in the intellectual world are being treated as authors from our community at the same time as their exhibit, Refusing to Forget, is showcased for the first time in a community center at the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center. And that's a powerful exhibit. Again, that's been housed at major museums, but this is the first time that it's being showcased at a community center. And it tells the story of Mexican American history that is overlooked. What I think is really special is that we get to showcase two of the books by two of the founders of this initiative. And if you happen to miss it, which can happen because you may not hear about it in time, you can still go to the Latino bookstore on any given day, let's say a Tuesday at 2 p.m. during business hours. You can stroll in and you'll be able to pick up a copy of those two books, as well as so many other books that we've curated and carefully picked to showcase our history and culture, which means that you're used to experiencing for decades now all the different talents that are showcased at the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center. But what's been a little different is that if you did happen to stroll through during the weekday, during working hours, you might not get to see the play or the art exhibit that you were hoping to see. But now you can go to the Latino bookstore and take a bit of our culture home with you. So we hope that you can pitch in to make sure that we keep this wonderful Latino bookstore open and stocked with all these wonderful books. Again, it takes so many team members, from our executive director, Christina Bailly, to our bookstore manager, Alma Pina, to so many other folks who are busy making sure that it's a welcoming place, clean, safe, well lit. Additionally, books are heavy. So imagine all these books that we have to order, unpack, display, keep in order, restock. And finally, we're so happy when they find a new home at either your family library, or maybe you're going to donate it to a friend or take it to a community center. So, on behalf of the entire Guadalupe Cultural Arts family, I'm so happy to welcome you to our Latino bookstore and ask you to donate to make sure that Latino bookstores doors are wide open and that we can make sure to cater to our cultura from now on. Thank you so much for your support. I'm Tony Diaz, the Libro Traficante, and I look forward to seeing you behind the book. Thank you.
Hi, and welcome to the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center Latino Bookstore. Thank you for tuning in today on Give Back Tuesday, our Guadalupe-thon. All your support and viewing helps us out with our programming. Today, I will be talking about our Texas Author Series, which brings our local authors and wonderful talent here at the Community Art Gallery, just located next to our Latino bookstore. Our next one coming up is December 8th, which is our Friday, second Friday. And here is the book, Latino American Literature, edited by John Moran Gonzalez and Laura Lomas. That Friday will give you the opportunity not only to hear the voice from this book, but the opportunity to get it signed as well. And if you'd like to have a conversation or any questions, this is going to be the best time for you to do that. And one thing I do want to talk about is the importance of having a safe space for our culture and our voices to be heard. As a Latino, Chicano, indigenous community, we need to rally with each other and support what we have to say, including our struggles and our triumphs here at the Latino Bookstore. The Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center's mission is to promote, cultivate, and preserve our beautiful culture through multidisciplinary programming. And one of those programs is through our literary arts series. I want to thank Cristina Bailly for her vision to open a beautiful Latino bookstore in the heart of San Antonio's West Side. We are in between three inner city schools, the Foya Middle School, J.T. Brackenridge Elementary, and Lanier High School. This store has given a wonderful opportunity to young readers to see themselves reflected in the books that we carry here. When you go to other big box stores, you may not see yourself in the books, especially on the wonderful displays that they have. But here, they are able to do that. And it is exciting to have them here and welcoming again in this safe space that Cristina Bailly has envisioned and actually brought up in this beautiful community of San Antonio.